Watchers, Dino and Chris from Night Watchers Paranormal Adelaide, and we're on the road at the moment. We're heading up to an undisclosed location up in the hills, and we're just about to pick up a special guest investigator tonight, Rhonda, and we're also going to be heading up to pick up our other team member, Simone. So maybe Chris can tell you a little bit about the location, even though it's undisclosed.
Hi guys, it's an undisclosed, very secret, tiny little cemetery in the middle of the bush. We're not even going to disclose a name when we're there. It's going to be kept secret to go there.
There you go. So it's going to be a cold one tonight, so we're all getting rugged up, hence the beanies and the gloves. So yeah.
Jackets.
Okay, so we'll get back to the driving, and we will be with you very shortly.
Hey guys, we want to tell you about our new memberships that we've got on our YouTube channel. We've got some great perks on there. What are they going to do, Pete?
Basically, beside the subscribe button, there's a join button. Go in there, click it, and they'll shoot you straight across to our membership section.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And in there you've got some great perks. So come on over, show your support and help us grow this community and this channel. And it gives us that little bit back to help us keep these videos coming to you. So head on over and you'll get some great behind the scenes perks in there.
Yeah, by joining that side of it, you're going to get a little bit more than the normal YouTube channel. So, like Dan said, jump on and let's get going.
Hi guys, welcome to tonight. We had to cancel our plans for going to the secret cemetery and outside because the it's raining, so we actually decided to stay at Simone's house. We're sitting out in her barley hut and we're going to do a Ouija board session tonight. So let's see what we can get and see if we can bring any spirits forward to communicate with us. We've got a few contraptions set up. We've got a magnometer here. We've got some K2 meters. We've got REM pods and the candle going. I did, and cat ball. Where's the cat ball? Over here. Set up over here. So I mean, we've got limited. We've also got an old fashioned tape recorder going as well. See if we can get any EVPs. So on that note, guys, and on the boat. Oh, and actually, at the table that we're sitting on, Simone, you can.
It's reclaimed wood from an old ship, so hopefully we can. It might have contained some memories and attachments with a bit of luck.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So here we go. Let's start. So
I'm going to lick my finger because otherwise it won't sound.
Yeah, where do you go to?
Are there any spirits here tonight that would like to communicate with us? You can use some of our energy if you like. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. With love and light that we talk to you, we don't need no harm. We just want only nice spirits to speak to us. Oh my God.
Are you a good spirit?
Oh, wow. There's a candle over here that you can, if you've got enough energy, you could use to blow the flame to let us know that you're here as well. This is actually creeping really slowly, isn't it?
It is.
Thank you. I can't see behind the flame, so
It's flickering a little bit, but that may be just a slight breeze.
it's pretty still, but yeah. Because the netting up there is not moving. Well, as far as I can tell. This is travelling slowly.
Push my finger.
You know? As we have our fingers on here, you're quite welcome to set off any other equipment we have around here, if you want to. Lots of these things around here will have different coloured lights if you prefer to do that.
What are you trying to tell us?
It's travelling so slowly.
I think it's barely touching it.
Yeah, mine, I'm just like, yeah, same. It's like, are you attached to the wood? Are you attached to the land? Are you attached to me? Are you attached to Chris? Are you attached to Rhonda? Are you attached to Dino? Don't know why this just popped in my head, but do you think we should ask if, how would we do that? Animal, if any of my past animals are here, how would we? They
Just
wouldn't know how.
ask.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know how to.
Oh, they wouldn't.
What? Yeah. If there are any animals that used to be our pets, can you move the flame with your breath?
Pendulum's moving.
That might
Flames
be
are
because
moving too. Look.
it is.
Wow. You do a really big woof at it.
Pendulum might be moving because we're bumping the table.
Yeah.
It hasn't moved.
It stopped, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to try the other one?
If you want to. The wooden
Might
one.
do.
All right, let's
Thank
do
you.
the
We
thank
close.
you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, let's go in 3 circles to wake it up.
Here comes the rain. You going to come and talk to us before it gets too wet?
You can use the rain for some energy.
You know it's a full moon tonight. It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a full moon tonight, yes.
Oh. Oh. Can you use the moon's energy and talk to us?
Oh, oh, oh.
It's going to where it was going to with the other.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can use the moon's energy.
Can you give us the initial of your name? Or spell your name out for us, please.
How do we know what it's going to stop on? Because there's no, is it like this section here?
That, where her finger is. It's a point. And you're going to have to.
Flame.
I can't. Oh. Thank you.
That picks up magnetic fluctuation in the air. Wow.
Thank you.
And it hasn't flashed red. It only usually flashes blue, doesn't it?
And what does red mean?
Red is like a no negative energy. Like otherwise it goes like north and south, but usually if you want yes and no questions, blue is yes and red is no.
Oh, okay. So is it telling us that it can communicate better with that than
Maybe
this?
is. Are you trying to let us know that you can communicate better through the magnometer? No.
No.
You're trying to tell us, do you want us to use the Ouija board? No. Do you want us to finish the Ouija board?
Light the other one up if you want us to stop.
Make it turn blue if you want us to stop using the Ouija board. That's
What?
still no, and it's like moved and it's on, I don't know, E or D.
I have to take your word for it because I can't see.
G, sorry, I don't know. It's a bit hard because Mum's finger's right on the dot. We've got our fingers placed wrong.
Oh,
It's on nothing actually.
if anything, it'd be a G, I
Mm.
think. Can you keep moving the planchette for us? Can you
That's
touch
weird.
something else? Geez, don't slip backwards off that.
The T or the S.
That moved a fair bit. I didn't even realise it had moved.
No, neither did I, but it has moved a bit, yeah.
So G, T,
S.
Oh, that taking finger.
Yep.
Yep.
Definitely.
No, I didn't even realise it moved that way around. This is what it's been like all day. The rain. Do you like the rain? Do you like the fishies?
That was me moving it then. I'm just going to move my finger, but I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to move my finger to there.
I've basically just got my fingernail on it. Can you still spell the rest of it? Wind. Pick it up. Moving again. Thank you.
Can you tell us what your name is? Oh, it's my spirit box one.
Oh yeah.
Spirit talker. And use a rain for energy. Take the planchette to the first letter of your name.
What do you think of King Charles's coronation today?
That's what I think too. Oh, my hand is starting to feel really heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, isn't it?
George.
We got G to
We
start with.
did, yes.
Thank
Is your
you.
name George? I'm just going to reset this.
Come on, anybody here that would like to speak to us? We're braving the cold to talk to you. And please come and talk to us. Are you picking up on anything?
Something, but I can't
Tune into it.
tune into it.
Was George, what was your last name?
What's the initial of your last name?
Are you my George? Have you followed me?
Patty.
Patty.
George Paddy, is that what your name is?
Or are you Irish?
Your finger's heavy, but my finger's frozen.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Cold. Yeah, yes, freezing too.
Sorry, we didn't mean to.
No.
If you're my George,
Chilly.
please go home. And
Although
stay
these
with
fingers
Kevin.
aren't cold, but these
Only
ones
on him.
are. Yeah.
Exactly. Same. Didn't realise that till you said it's just the one that's touching.
Yeah. That's touching the board.
Yeah. Right.
That's why I had to take my finger off it. It was just freezing.
That
Because
why it was shaking.
these ones aren't cold at all. But this one is freezing.
Just the one that's touching all the way up to the joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not aching because that's my arthritic finger as well.
Them. Is it them that's doing that to us?
Who is them?
Daughter.
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 Whose daughter?
Can you say our names? I'm Simone.
I'm Chris.
I'm Rhonda.
Bingo.
And you are? All right, thank you. We'll close for now. Goodbye. Oh, we can't.
Goodbye.
We're sitting on.
Yeah, see, it's that finger. That's it. All the others are still warm. Yeah.
Warm. Yeah. Wow. So that's like there is energy going through and down, but they're just
not
not
moving.
enough.
What about if you three hold hands, as in a normal seance? Place the planchette in a position where you want to start, whatever you think, and just ask your questions and see what happens.
Watch what I do.
Okay.
Okay.
We're watching.
Do you want the candle in the middle or just leave it like that?
Actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to put it there in front of you.
Not Rhonda can be the guardian of the candle.
You're the gatekeeper. Oh!
Yeah, it's freezing out here.
Imagine what it'd be like in the middle of a paddock.
Exactly.
If there are any spirits here tonight,
Them.
can you communicate with us, please? Can you blow the candle out?
Joseph.
Your name Joseph?
Sure. Can you use the energy of the ladies who are holding hands, move the planchette, or to affect the flame on the candle? Can you make the flame grow by making it grow upwards?
Make the flame go up really high.
It's getting a little bit taller.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bit higher. Make it go a bit higher, please.
It's good that you can see our breath.
Yeah.
That way you know it's not us.
Yeah, blowing on it. Okay, can you blow the candle out for us?
Hand.
Yes, we're holding hands. Can you blow the candle out for us, please?
Can you give us a name, Spirit? Can you tell us your name?
No, that sounds crazy.
Yeah. And the wind isn't that
No, I
blowy.
wouldn't be doing it that.
Oh, did you hear that?
Angry.
I was just about to say it was a growl.
Oh, really?
It was like a.
Hmm.
There's a black device poking out of the top of the table. If you'd like to, you can talk into that. Whisper, growl, speak, whatever you would like.
I don't think you might have caught that on that because that was.
We'll listen back afterwards. Are you trying to blow the candle out for us, please?
I think Mum's gone to sleep.
You right, Mum?
Were you getting something then, Rhonda? What were you feeling?
Somebody floating around in here.
What was that?
Somebody,
Something cracked.
something,
It's like something flipped up and down, but there's
Something
nothing here that would
floating.
do that.
Yeah, there's nothing that's movable.
No.
Agree.
Agree.
Thank you.
Ah,
Was that you moving about, Spirit? If it was you, can you touch any of the devices that are on the table? Let us know that was you.
should we do a sound depth?
She killed me.
Who killed you?
What was your name, Spirit? Who killed you? What was your name? What was the person who killed you's name?
Who killed you? What was the name of the boat that these planks used to be on?
get the number.
Number.
Okay, I'm going to have to move.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's all right. Mm. Can you move one of the planchettes for us?
That's pretty blowy for something.
Mm.
I would think if the wind can blow the flame, it can blow this very fine netting above us, and that's
Yes.
not moving.
Well, that stopped going off now.
Unfinished business.
What business have you got unfinished?
Tell us your trouble.
For the spirits that is here with us, can you knock? Can you make a noise for us? That's Dino walking around that you can hear.
Knock on the table for us.
Very quiet.
It is very quiet with a little bit of activity, but
Mm.
Can you move the cross that's on the other spirit board? Can you move that across the board for us? Towards the other board.
Violet.
Violet, is that your name? Is that the name of the person who was killed?
Or the name of the boat? Because I did ask what the name of the boat
Yes.
was that these planks are from.
boats are usually called after women, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Were you aboard the good ship Violet? You can move and touch any of these devices that are placed here on the table. You can blow the candle out. There's quite a few things you can do.
Talk to us one more time. Say your name.
Or if you want us to stop, just say stop. Or leave, or go.
And I have to break.
Well, looks like it's a quiet night, guys. Not much is happening, but that's how it goes with the paranormal. There are spirits here, but they just don't want to communicate with us. Seems to be the story with us lately. Maybe we scare them.
No.
We don't
It's
mean
just
to
the way the
scare you.
spirit world goes.
The destruction, control.
Are there any spirits here who would like to give us their name? Is there a spirit in this house who would like to give us...
I understand.
What do you understand? Have your name, spirit?
They've been scrubbed out.
What do you mean by that? Has your name been scrubbed out? So nobody wants to tell us their name?
All the way back.
How far back do you go? What do you mean by all the way back?
Going on.
Can you tell me how many spirits are in this house? Is there more than one spirit in this house?
This is the call.
That's device going off down the back there.
So join.
Join what?
Online. It's reasonable.
Okay, so you've got lots to say, but you won't answer any of our questions, my questions. So are there any spirits in this house who would like to do good things for Simone and Steve? If so, come forward and give us your name. Are there any spirits here protecting Simone and Steve? Are there any spirits here who'd like to harm Simone or Steve? 4. So how many fingers am I holding up? Can you tell me how many fingers
What
I'm
was
holding up?
that?
That was one of the devices. How many fingers am I holding up?
Something just poked me in the back.
A2's going off.
Nothing but one.
No. K2 was going off though. Are there any spirits who would like to communicate with us? You seem to be very quiet tonight, spirits. That's what I'm asking. Why? Why are you so quiet?
3747.
What does that number mean? Does that have some meaning? Does that mean something to you?
Aussie. I don't know. Floorboards.
Okay, so where do you come from, spirit? Are you previously a living human being, or are you from somewhere else?
I'm scared.
Talking about
Why are you in this house, spirit? What is your purpose?
you've got to come.
Where do we have to come to?
Mattress.
Why are we going to a mattress? Can you please give us a name?
Asleep.
That's what you usually do on a mattress.
Alcohol.
Are you describing things in this house? What is your reason for being here, spirits?
It's going to go away.
What's
It's almost over.
What's going away? What's almost over? What do those things mean, spirit? Can you touch the device that's in Chris's hand? She has a device with a green light on it. Can you touch that device? Can you touch Chris on the shoulder? Can you touch her on the head? Is there anything more you'd like to say to us, spirits?
Undergo.
Undergo what?
Scared.
Don't need to be scared, spirits. We are here with the greatest respect, and we wish you no harm. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to talk. If you've got anything more to say, please go ahead.
A little bit too much. No problem.
That's good. Continue then. Tell us the story of your
It's
life.
over.
What's your name? Do you have a name? Anything else you'd like to say, spirits? Whereabouts were you born? Were you born in Australia? Were you born in South Australia? Were you born in Adelaide? Were you born in the Adelaide Hills?
At the back pocket.
Back pocket of the Adelaide Hills. What is that place called?
It's freezing.
It is quite cold tonight. Are you cold, Spirit?
It's okay. We're here.
Who's we? Who's we? Who is here? Not getting anything, Simone?
I was getting loud squeals, but nothing, no words.
I'm buckled.
You're buckled or unbuckled? When you were touched, that K2 meter was flickering. The only time it
Me?
Yeah. The only time it's actually flickering. It all moved.
Got the poke in the middle of my back. And
It's the 40th.
It's the 40th what?
11 o'clock.
It's not quite that time.
45. Seven o'clock.
Why are you telling us all of these different times, Spirit? These times mean something to you? Is there more than
All
one?
the time.
Is there more than one Spirit here? Is there more than one Spirit talking through Chris? Using her energy to communicate.
Forever.
Can you tell us what it's like in the afterlife, Spirit? You're telling us lots of stuff, but you're not actually talking to us. Can you talk to us and tell us your name? You wish to talk to us. Can you give us a yes or no? Nobody else wants to talk to us? You've gone very quiet now. Got ghost tube box going on there. Birds chirping.
I'll step on it.
Step on what? Would you be okay with us saying a prayer? Are you a religious spirit?
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy
Thy
name.
name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day
Later.
our daily bread.
It's
Forgive us our
going
sins,
now.
Lead us not into temptation.
and deliver us from evil.
It's the
Thine is the
kingdom,
kingdom, power, and the glory.
forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Nomen is Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
It's written in the corner. I told you.
Is there a spirit standing behind Chris in the corner? Is that a yes or no?
What happened to me?
Well, that's what we're here to ask. Is there anything more you'd like to tell us, Spirit? You've had quite a bit to say.
Who are you?
My name's Dino.
I'm Simone.
Chris is the lady you're talking through, holding the device in her hand.
How old are you?
All together.
That was a dog growling.
Yes, we are all together. We're all together here to talk to you. And you've been very good and you've been talking quite a bit to us.
Melbourne.
Thank you very much. Is that where you're from? Melbourne? Have you come to visit us from Melbourne?
That'll do.
So you live near Melbourne?
The quarter.
Quarter of what?
Football game.
Are you
It's not going to be.
You still haven't given us your name, Spirit. You've been
It's
talking.
time to go.
Is it?
What was that?
There's no device thing. Turn blue. Thank you. Was that you touching the device behind it? Behind the two ladies? Behind Chris and Simone? Still haven't given us your name. We'd just like to know who we're talking to, that's all. We've given you our names. Can you give us your name, please? Can you tell us how many human beings are in this house at the moment? Is that you stamping your feet, Spirit? Who, Chris?
Who are you?
I'm Dino. Who are you? Can you give me your name?
Thank you for coming.
That's okay. Thank you.
I was on top of you.
That's very nice, but you still haven't given us your name. We need to know your name so we know who we're talking to. It's a bit rude if you don't give us your name. We need to know.
I could see.
What can you see? We've given you our names and why we're here. Can you give us your name and tell us why you're here? Do you know why you're here? Have you always been here?
A handful. I'm a real man.
Well, what's your name? If you're a real man, tell us your name. A real man wouldn't be so rude. What's your name?
It's a cultural thing.
What culture?
Are you a native to this land? Is that a yes?
Come through.
Yes, you did come through. You made that device turn blue. Can you do it again, please?
That's it.
Are you leaving now?
You'll understand me.
We do understand you, but we still would like to know your name. So far, you've avoided giving us your name. Is there a reason?
The only things that don't like giving their names are demonic. Are you demonic?
Try and cover it.
Are you a spirit of God?
And it's going to pull.
Are you a spirit of God? Are you a spirit of love and light?
Hey, 258 from home. Forward.
We're getting lots of information, but we're not sure what to make of it.
Let's start writing some of it down.
The awards for it.
Are you a spirit of Jesus Christ? Are you a follower of Jesus Christ?
That's it.
Have you finished now?
You're over it, right?
No, we could actually go a bit longer, especially if we can actually get you to tell us your name. That would be really good.
That's my homie. It's the Queen.
Is the Queen there with you now?
Derailed.
Were you in a train that was derailed? Did you die in that train?
Yeah. 7 goes up the yard.
So did you work in a train yard?
That's more like it.
Did you work in a train yard or a bus yard? Are you a transport person?
He's off again.
Are you remembering the trains?
You'll find him. Liam Jones.
Is that your name, Liam Jones?
20 possessions.
Liam Jones. Is he a footballer?
He's self-afraid.
There's
He's
a switch on
talking.
the front of it. You can just switch it off and on again. Who are you talking about? Are you watching somebody?
The last quarter.
Are you watching a football match?
Sorry. It's very funny. His name's McGroggy.
McGroggy. Are you watching football?
You're looking for 4:30. Oh, I think you can dance for it.
Are you a train conductor? You work in the train yards shunting trains, shunting engines while you're watching the football. You're very busy. Have you always been this busy?
You be careful with that.
Oh, we will. We'll be even more
We're
careful.
tracking up and down. You'll have to keep it.
Can you tell us the number of the engine that you're moving? Does it have a bogey?
Six goals. Just outside 50.
Yeah. So it's a football game.
It's a football game.
Looks like it. It's
Okay.
kind of cool.
I'll look up Liam Jones if it's a football that she's picking up.
I think he is a footballer. That name rings a bell.
Should have had a goal.
Yeah, she's picking up the football.
Picking up football.
I think you're picking up the football. Can you tell us who won the match? Okay.
I've had enough.
I think you were picking up the football game.
I think I was too.
Because you mentioned